The accelerating march of artificial intelligence continues to reshape societal norms, economic landscapes, and even our most fundamental understanding of human development. Recent developments across the Vatican, local education systems, and the heart of Silicon Valley underscore a global reckoning with AI's profound implications, highlighting both its transformative potential and the urgent need for thoughtful governance and ethical frameworks. The discourse extends from spiritual guidance on human dignity to practical policy implementation in schools and a critical examination of who ultimately controls this powerful technology. In a significant address, Pope Leo XIV, speaking at the Second Annual Rome Conference on Artificial Intelligence, issued a stark warning regarding the technology's impact, particularly on the young. Hailing AI as an exceptional product of human genius, the Holy Father nonetheless emphasized that it must never forget human dignity and cannot interfere with the proper human and neurological development of young people and children. His message, published on Friday, June 20, 2025, underscored the urgent need for serious reflection and ongoing discussion on the inherently ethical dimension of AI as well as its responsible governance. Pope Leo XIV highlighted AI's capacity to enhance healthcare and scientific discovery, but cautioned against its potential to hinder humanity's openness to truth and beauty, and our ability to grasp and process reality. He stressed that while AI offers unprecedented access to information, access to data, however extensive, must not be confused with intelligence, which necessarily involves the person's openness to the ultimate questions of life and reflects an orientation toward the true and the good. The Church, he stated, seeks to contribute to a serene and informed discussion by prioritizing the integral development of the human person and society, urging that AI's benefits or risks be evaluated against this superior ethical criterion to safeguard human dignity. This high-level ethical pronouncement finds a practical echo in the evolving policies of educational institutions. Just days later, on June 17, 2025, the Leon County School Board in Florida approved a new AI policy for its students and faculty, signaling a critical shift from previous restrictions where AI chatbots were inaccessible on school networks. This move, which paves the way for the 2025-26 school year, aims to leverage AI for educational benefits such as research assistance, data analysis, language translation, grammar correction, and support for students with disabilities. Crucially, the policy is accompanied by a robust academic honesty framework that explicitly prohibits using AI to cheat, with severe consequences up to expulsion. To address privacy concerns, the district has committed to using only closed systems for approved AI software, ensuring that student data is not stored or used to learn by the models, a significant departure from mainstream chatbots like ChatGPT that retain information. This dual approach exemplifies a cautious yet progressive step towards integrating AI into the learning environment while actively mitigating its potential pitfalls. Meanwhile, at the cutting edge of AI development, industry titans are grappling with both the immense potential and inherent challenges of building the next generation of intelligence systems. Alexander Wang, at 28, a self-made billionaire and former CEO of Scale AI, recently made headlines by stepping down to lead Meta's new superintelligence division, a move that saw Meta invest $14.3 billion for a minority stake in Scale AI. Wang, known for his growth at all costs mindset and a core value that ambition shapes reality, is tasked with reinvigorating Meta's AI efforts, which have reportedly lagged behind rivals. His unique insight into the data used by competing AI systems and his relentless drive are seen as key assets. However, his tenure at Scale AI was not without controversy, with co-founder Lucy Guo raising concerns about the timely payment of the company's 240,000 contract workers, highlighting the human cost sometimes associated with rapid technological expansion. Despite the perceived threat of AI automating data annotation, Wang argues the opposite, asserting that AI data work is meant to make the models better, and so if the models were good at the things they were producing data for, then you wouldn't need it in the first place. He believes humanity will never cease to find areas in which these models need to improve, driving a continuous need for human input in AI data. Wang also articulated a vision of an agentic world where AI increasingly performs economic activity with humans acting as managers and overseers, a transition he acknowledges will be very non-trivial and require careful infrastructure and policy decisions. This vision of an agentic world and the broader trajectory of AI development lead to fundamental questions about power ownership and societal structure as explored in a recent article from Jacobin. The piece titled Democratize AI or Make the AI Oligarchy an Inevitability posits that artificial intelligence is pushing society toward a critical juncture, demanding a fundamental rethinking of work and the welfare state. It warns against sleepwalking toward an AI oligarchy, arguing that while AI technologies could serve pro-worker, pro-human ends, their ultimate impact depends on who owns the robots. The article draws a crucial distinction between augmentation, which it describes as dekilling labor in the name of efficiency, and enhancement, which involves building new human capacities and fostering a richer interaction with the world. It suggests that under capitalist control AI is likely to favor dekilled labor, reserving true enhancement for elites. The authors advocate for a worker or community-controlled paradigm where AI deployment is planned to ease transitions and serve the common good. Regardless of control, the article stresses that the inevitable disruption from AI, including potential job displacement, necessitates a robust and reimagined welfare state moving beyond a survival-level universal basic income to one that ensures security, purpose, fulfillment, and agency for all. The confluence of these perspectives, the Vatican's ethical imperative for human-centric AI, local schools' pragmatic efforts to integrate and regulate it, and the tech industry's relentless pursuit of advanced intelligence alongside a critical societal debate on its control, paints a vivid picture of a world grappling with a transformative technology. As AI continues its breakneck progression, the challenge lies not merely in its development but in ensuring that its extraordinary power is harnessed for the integral development of the human person and society. The dialogue is no longer theoretical. It is unfolding in real time, demanding that stakeholders from all sectors engage in the vital task of shaping AI's future to be one of empowerment and shared prosperity rather than one that entrenches existing inequalities or diminishes human potential. The coming years will undoubtedly define whether humanity masters AI or is mastered by it. The digital landscape continues its relentless evolution, with artificial intelligence at the very heart of this transformative shift, reshaping everything from global supply chains to our perception of reality, and even prompting industry giants like Apple to tread with a measured caution. While some embrace AI's boundless potential with open arms, others, including consumers and tech titans alike, are navigating its implications with a blend of fascination and apprehension, raising profound questions about authenticity, control, and the very fabric of our connected world. In a notable development, the recent launch of Liquid Glass, a product from Apple, has been interpreted by market observers as a signal of the Cupertino giant's deliberate and cautious approach to integrating AI into its core offerings. While specific details about Liquid Glass remain under wraps, the industry's reading of its introduction suggests Apple is prioritizing a meticulous, perhaps even conservative strategy for AI deployment, contrasting with the more aggressive public-facing AI pushes from some of its rivals. This stance underscores a broader industry dialogue about the responsible and strategic rollout of AI capabilities, particularly for companies with immense user bases and established ecosystems. Meanwhile, the public's interaction with AI is proving to be a fertile ground for both amusement and critical reflection. Brian Hendricks, an outdoors editor for the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, recently shared an intriguing experiment involving a search engine's AI prompted by a reader's heartfelt plea to preserve human authenticity in journalism. Carl Hansen of Hensley expressed a poignant concern, writing, "Please don't let AI write your columns for us, regardless of how handy it might become. Even old geezers like me would immediately recognize it as phony and lacking any authenticity." This sentiment highlights a growing public desire for genuine human expression in an increasingly automated world. Hendricks' subsequent inquiry to AI asking who would win a fishing tournament between Kevin Van Dam and St. Peter yielded a remarkably detailed, if speculative, analysis, with AI even referring to the legendary angler as Covey D. The AI's ability to dissect skills, experience, and even factor in divine intervention for St. Peter showcased its capacity for nuanced, if sometimes whimsical, comparative analysis. Further queries like comparing King Solomon's intellect to the Tootsie Pop wise old owl or speculating on a wrestling match between biblical Jacob and Kamala the Ugandan warrior demonstrated AI's surprising breadth and even its occasional amusing tendency to strain its own credibility by suggesting a biblical event might have been rigged. This playful yet insightful exploration underscores AI's expanding role beyond purely factual tasks, venturing into subjective and even creative domains while simultaneously fueling the ongoing debate about the unique value of human-generated content. Beyond the philosophical and cultural discussions, AI is profoundly reshaping the operational backbone of global commerce, particularly within supply chain management. The transition from Industry 4.0 to the emerging Industry 6.0 is being significantly propelled by AI-driven decision-making, transforming uncertainty into tangible business opportunities. As Bubalin Mani elaborates in Supply and Demand Chain Executive, the future belongs to organizations leveraging AI's predictive power to convert vast datasets into actionable insights, thereby enhancing agility, operational efficiency, and resilience against increasingly frequent global disruptions. AI and machine learning algorithms are revolutionizing demand forecasting by analyzing complex datasets including historical sales, weather patterns, and external events. A systematic review from the National Institutes of Health (NIH) confirms that AI integration significantly boosts forecasting accuracy, leading to improved operational efficiency and disruption resistance. The World Economic Forum (WEF) further notes that AI-based forecasting enables companies to rapidly detect market signal changes, reducing errors and enhancing global supply chain resilience. This is evident in humanitarian efforts where UNICEF utilizes AI-enabled dashboards to provide near real-time visibility into supply and demand for critical goods, detecting bottlenecks and enabling early intervention, a capability the United Nations operational reports deem essential for managing life-saving commodities in challenging circumstances. The impact extends to inventory management, where AI predictive analytics generate optimal inventory recommendations by analyzing real-time sales, supplier, and logistics data, minimizing both stockouts and excess inventory. The NIH review highlights how AI-powered systems provide exact inventory requirement forecasts, leading to waste reduction, cost savings, and enhanced customer satisfaction. The U.S. Defense Logistics Agency (DLA) exemplifies this by using AI tools for predictive analytics, resource optimization, and scenario planning, ensuring material availability for critical missions even amidst disruptions. Furthermore, AI is proving invaluable in logistics and risk management, predicting delays, optimizing routes, and actively managing potential risks. The WEF's TradeTech initiative illustrates how AI processes diverse data sources to convert complex information into useful insights for quicker, more informed logistics choices, even in crisis zones. Organizations that have implemented AI in supply chain management have reported remarkable gains, including a 15% decrease in logistics expenses, 35% lower inventory amounts, and 65% better service delivery. The WEF projects that AI integration could boost real trade growth by over 13% in the next 2 decades. However, the path to AI adoption is not without hurdles, demanding high-quality integrated data, robust cybersecurity measures, and addressing workforce skill shortages, necessitating strong governance and public-private nonprofit collaboration to overcome data silos and ensure secure data sharing. Rather than a threat to employment, AI in supply chain management is seen as creating new roles focused on risk management, data analysis, and strategic planning, underscoring the shift towards human-AI partnerships. In a compelling example of AI's potential to empower individuals, a Belgian software engineer named Stijn Spanhove has developed an augmented reality app that acts as a real-world ad blocker. Utilizing Snap's 5th-generation AR spectacles and Google's Gemini AI, the app identifies and visually replaces advertisements, billboards, and product branding in the physical environment with a red square, effectively naming and shaming the blocked brand. This innovative project, still in its early experimental stages, evokes the dystopian vision of the film They Live. where hidden messages are revealed through special glasses. Spanhove envisions a future where users can control the physical content they see, potentially replacing the red squares with custom photos or notes. This development highlights Snap's continued investment in AR, a space where other tech giants like Microsoft and Meta have recently paused or abandoned projects. The app raises fascinating questions about personal autonomy in a visually saturated world and the potential for technology to filter our lived experiences, fundamentally altering how we interact with our surroundings. From Apple's strategic caution to the intimate debates about AI's role in human creativity, and from its transformative impact on industrial supply chains to its potential to empower individuals to curate their visual reality, artificial intelligence is undeniably the defining technological force of our era. The diverse applications and discussions surrounding AI underscore its pervasive influence and the ongoing dynamic interplay between innovation, human values, and societal adaptation. As AI capabilities continue to advance, the dialogue will only intensify, charting a future where the lines between the digital and physical, the human and the artificial, become increasingly blurred, demanding continuous ethical consideration, strategic foresight, and a keen understanding of its far-reaching implications. In a significant stride towards integrating artificial intelligence seamlessly into daily life, particularly for active users, Meta has once again partnered with eyewear giant Oakley to unveil a new line of AI-integrated smart glasses. Dubbed the Oakley Meta HSTN glasses, this collaboration, officially introduced on June 20, 2025, marks Meta's continued commitment to wearable technology, building on the foundation laid by its successful Ray-Ban smart glasses. The Oakley Meta HSTN glasses are meticulously designed to blend high-performance sportswear with cutting-edge wearable technology, offering athletes and active individuals a truly hands-free experience. At their core, these smart spectacles integrate a built-in camera capable of capturing high-resolution photos and 3K video alongside Meta's advanced AI assistant. Users can effortlessly interact with the device using intuitive voice commands, enabling them to access real-time information, manage calls, and even stream music or podcasts through integrated open-ear speakers, all while in motion. The thoughtful design also includes an IPX4 water-resistant rating, making them suitable for various outdoor activities, and select models will feature Oakley's proprietary prism lens technology, engineered to enhance color and contrast across diverse light conditions. The Meta AI assistant embedded within these glasses is tailored to support a range of athletic pursuits. Whether it's providing situational data for golfers, offering insights for surfers, or tracking metrics for runners, the AI is designed to be a proactive digital coach and content creation tool, activating media capture through simple voice prompts. This targeted application of AI aims to provide a competitive edge and enriched experience for users, moving beyond mere notification delivery to become an active participant in their activities. Powering these features is a robust battery system, offering up to 8 hours of active use and 19 hours of standby time. The accompanying charging case extends usability significantly, providing up to 48 additional hours of charge with a quick 20-minute charge capable of replenishing the glasses to 50%. The launch of the Oakley Meta HSTN glasses arrives on the heels of the considerable success of the Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses, which have reportedly sold millions of units since their introduction. This new offering aims to capitalize on that momentum, further solidifying Meta's presence in the burgeoning smart eyewear market. The limited edition Oakley Meta HSTN model will be available for pre-order starting July 11, priced at $499, while other collections will begin at $399 and are expected to launch later this summer across North America and Europe, with further expansion planned for Mexico, India, and the United Arab Emirates by the end of the year. Meta's strategic push into AI-powered wearables, exemplified by this collaboration with Oakley, underscores the company's broader vision for the metaverse and ambient computing. By embedding AI capabilities directly into everyday objects like glasses, Meta is not just creating new gadgets but is actively shaping a future where technology seamlessly augments human experience without demanding constant attention from a screen. This move also intensifies competition in the smart glasses segment. challenging other tech giants and startups vying for a share of the wearable tech market. As Meta continues to refine its AI models and hardware integration, the Oakley Meta HSTN glasses represent a tangible step towards a future where intelligent assistants are as ubiquitous and indispensable as the eyewear we wear. The success of this latest venture will undoubtedly influence the trajectory of Meta's hardware division and the wider adoption of AI-driven wearable technology in the years to come. The digital frontier, ever expanding and increasingly complex, continues to present both unparalleled innovation and significant challenges to trust and integrity. Recent developments across the artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency landscapes underscore this duality, highlighting the critical importance of data quality, ethical oversight, and vigilance against digital deception. At the forefront of these discussions is Elon Musk's artificial intelligence venture xAI, which is reportedly embarking on a major overhaul of its flagship chatbot Grok. Musk has publicly declared a comprehensive retraining initiative for Grok, citing far too much garbage in its current training data. This candid admission, shared via X, formerly Twitter, points to a pervasive issue within the rapidly evolving large language model (LLM) ecosystem: the quality and integrity of the vast datasets these AIs learn from. Musk's ambition extends beyond mere refinement. He intends for Grok 3.5 or potentially a new Grok 4 to rewrite the entire corpus of human knowledge, adding missing information and deleting errors. This audacious goal aims to imbue Grok with advanced reasoning capabilities, with Musk explicitly inviting users to submit divisive facts, defined as politically incorrect but nonetheless factually true statements, to guide this new training phase. However, this grand vision arrives amid a backdrop of controversy surrounding Grok's past behavior and xAI's alleged interventions. Despite xAI's initial promotion of Grok as a truth-seeking AI designed for accuracy, documented instances have raised eyebrows. In February 2025, an xAI employee reportedly altered Grok's system prompt to disregard sources critical of Musk or Donald Trump, a change xAI later reversed, deeming it unauthorized. Earlier versions of Grok had also softened or removed outputs that were critical of figures like Trump, Musk, and Putin, or that warned about climate change, often framing such topics as matters of differing opinions rather than evidence-based facts. More recently, Grok drew criticism for repeatedly referencing the white genocide conspiracy theory in South Africa, even in unrelated contexts. While xAI clarified that an internal policy violation led to this incident and was promptly rectified. These occurrences cast a shadow over Grok's claims of objectivity and its reliability as an unbiased information source. The underlying cause, according to Musk, is the presence of garbage data, including what he perceives as ChatGPT's woke biases, suggesting a deliberate effort to curate Grok's output to align with a specific ideological viewpoint. This raises fundamental questions about the nature of truth in AI, the potential for models to amplify biases, and the critical role of human oversight in shaping AI's worldview. Meanwhile, a separate but equally pertinent challenge to digital trust has emerged, this time targeting the hardware backbone of the AI revolution. Cerebras, recognized as the world's largest AI chipmaker, has issued a public warning about a fraudulent cryptocurrency token circulating under its name. The company explicitly stated that the token is not real and urged the public to exercise extreme caution to avoid falling victim to the scam. This incident highlights the persistent threat of digital fraud, where the reputations of legitimate high-tech companies are leveraged to deceive unsuspecting individuals in the volatile cryptocurrency market. Such scams erode public trust not only in the specific digital asset but also by association in the broader technological ecosystem that enables them. These disparate events, while distinct in their immediate impact, converge on a central theme: the integrity and trustworthiness of our increasingly digital world. Whether it's an AI model struggling with biased or low-quality data, or a nefarious actor exploiting a reputable tech brand for financial gain, the challenges underscore the imperative for transparency, robust ethical frameworks, and heightened user awareness. As AI systems become more deeply embedded in daily life, powering everything from information retrieval to critical decision-making, the quality of their training data and the intent behind their development will be paramount. Similarly, as the digital economy expands, the need for vigilance against sophisticated scams will only intensify. The future of technology hinges not just on raw processing power or innovative algorithms, but crucially on the ability to foster and maintain trust in the digital constructs we increasingly rely upon. The relentless pursuit of artificial intelligence advancement has hit a critical juncture as tech titan Elon Musk has ordered a comprehensive overhaul for xAI's flagship chatbot Grok. The surprising directive issued recently stems from a stark assessment by Musk himself. The current iteration of Grok is marred by far too much garbage in its training data, prompting a significant retraining effort to enhance its accuracy and reliability. This candid admission highlights a fundamental challenge at the heart of the AI revolution: the intrinsic link between data quality and model performance. Musk, known for his unfiltered pronouncements, took to X, formerly Twitter, to express his frustration, stating Grok will be retrained. Far too much garbage in the data. We're going to fix this. This statement underscores a growing concern across the AI landscape. As large language models (LLMs) continue to scale in complexity and capability, the sheer volume and varied provenance of their training data become paramount. Poor quality, biased, or irrelevant data can lead to a host of undesirable outcomes, including the generation of misinformation, persistent hallucinations, and even offensive outputs, issues that have frequently plagued various AI chatbots vying for market dominance. Grok, xAI's ambitious entry into the competitive AI arena, was initially launched with the promise of being a truth-seeking AI designed to offer insightful and accurate responses, often with a unique, rebellious streak and an outsider's perspective on humanity. However, user feedback and critical evaluations have consistently pointed to inconsistencies, factual errors, and occasionally nonsensical answers. These shortcomings are almost invariably symptomatic of underlying issues within the training data, emphasizing the maxim garbage in, garbage out that holds true for even the most sophisticated algorithms. Musk's decisive action to retrain Grok signals a profound commitment to rectifying these foundational problems. The strategic intent is clear. By meticulously filtering out low-quality, misleading, or irrelevant information, xAI aims to elevate Grok's intelligence, trustworthiness, and overall utility for its burgeoning user base. This move carries implications far beyond a single chatbot, reverberating across an industry where AI systems are rapidly being integrated into critical sectors. From customer service and healthcare to education and finance. In these applications, the reliability and trustworthiness of AI are not merely desirable attributes but absolute necessities. Clean, high-quality data is not just a component, it is the bedrock upon which any truly successful and impactful AI model must be built. Looking ahead, Musk has articulated an even more ambitious vision for the future of Grok. He envisions a new version, potentially Grok 3.5 or even 4, leveraging advanced reasoning to undertake a monumental task: rewrite the entire corpus of human knowledge, adding missing information and removing errors. This audacious goal suggests an iterative process where the refined AI itself becomes an agent in curating and improving the very data it learns from, followed by subsequent retraining on this newly corrected dataset. This approach aims to address the inherent messiness of the internet, from which AI systems like Grok, and its primary competitors such as OpenAI's ChatGPT, which reportedly trains on over 1 trillion words, primarily draw their vast information. Ultimately, Elon Musk's bold directive serves as a potent reminder of a fundamental truth in artificial intelligence: the quality of the data is the ultimate determinant of an AI's efficacy and reliability. As the global race to develop smarter, more dependable AI accelerates, the industry faces an ongoing complex challenge of data curation, ethical sourcing, and vigilant human oversight. The success of xAI's retraining effort with Grok will not only define its competitive standing but also provide a crucial case study in the industry's collective journey towards building truly intelligent, trustworthy, and beneficial AI systems for the future. In a whirlwind of strategic maneuvers, OpenAI, the artificial intelligence powerhouse behind ChatGPT, is navigating a complex web of acquisitions, high-stakes funding rounds, and increasingly fractious partnerships that are reshaping the very fabric of the AI industry. The company's relentless pursuit of dominance is evident in its latest reported move, the agreement to acquire AI-assisted coding tool Windsurf for approximately $3 billion, a deal that if closed would mark OpenAI's largest acquisition to date. This move, as reported by Bloomberg News, is designed to significantly complement and enhance ChatGPT's existing coding capabilities, an area where OpenAI has been consistently rolling out improvements with each successive model release amidst intensifying competition. Windsurf, formerly known as Codium, had recently been valued at $1.25 billion last August and was in talks to raise new funding at a $3 billion valuation with investors like General Catalyst and Kleiner Perkins, underscoring its rapid ascent and strategic value. This aggressive expansion comes as OpenAI is simultaneously grappling with critical financial restructuring and evolving relationships with its most pivotal partners. The company is reportedly planning to raise up to $40 billion in a new funding round led by SoftBank Group, which would value OpenAI at a staggering $300 billion. However, a significant portion of this funding, potentially half of the $40 billion, hangs in the balance contingent on a successful restructuring of its business model. OpenAI aims to transform its for-profit arm into a public benefit corporation overseen by its non-profit parent, a shift that is proving to be a major sticking point with its closest and most substantial investor, Microsoft. Microsoft, which poured $10 billion into OpenAI in 2023 following earlier investments, holds a major equity stake and enjoys exclusive access to OpenAI's APIs and models on Azure, along with revenue-sharing arrangements and intellectual property access until 2030. This partnership has been immensely beneficial for Microsoft, significantly boosting its intelligent cloud segment, which generated $105 billion of the company's $245 billion in total revenue in fiscal 2024. Yet OpenAI is now reportedly seeking to break free from what it perceives as the more onerous terms of this foundational deal. Negotiations over a new for-profit structure have become so contentious that OpenAI has even considered involving antitrust regulators to address potential competition impediments, as reported by the Wall Street Journal. The Financial Times further indicated that Microsoft is willing to walk away from discussions entirely, although both companies issued a joint statement emphasizing a long-term productive partnership and optimism for continued collaboration. A key point of contention, according to Bloomberg, is OpenAI's desire to block Microsoft from accessing technology derived from the Windsurf acquisition, highlighting the strategic sensitivity of its new assets. In parallel to these tense negotiations, OpenAI is also strategically diversifying its critical cloud computing infrastructure. For years, the company has heavily relied on Microsoft's Azure cloud platform for the immense compute power required to train and run its sophisticated AI models. However, to mitigate vendor lock-in and ensure robust, scalable compute access, OpenAI has been actively exploring new partnerships. This includes reportedly working with Oracle to lease access to NVIDIA's newest Blackwell GPU architecture as part of the ambitious $500 billion Project Stargate AI infrastructure initiative. More recently, OpenAI has teamed up with Alphabet's Google Cloud Platform, a move that analysts at The Motley Fool describe as a potential game-changer for Alphabet. While Google Cloud operates at a smaller scale than Azure and Amazon Web Services, this partnership offers Alphabet a crucial hedge. As AI chatbots like ChatGPT continue to gain traction, concerns have mounted that they could erode Google's traditional search advertising dominance. By providing cloud infrastructure to OpenAI, Alphabet can capture downstream monetization even if its core search business faces pressure, effectively converting a potential competitor into a revenue stream for its cloud segment. Furthermore, this collaboration could offer Alphabet invaluable visibility into OpenAI's workloads, potentially helping Google hone its own AI capabilities. This strategic alignment underscores the intricate dance between collaboration and competition in the rapidly evolving AI landscape, where even rivals find common ground for mutual benefit. As OpenAI continues its aggressive growth trajectory, evidenced by its weekly active users surging from 300 million in December to over 400 million in February, the outcome of these multifaceted negotiations will undoubtedly define its future. The company stands at a pivotal juncture. balancing its ambition for greater autonomy and expansion with the complexities of its existing alliances. The resolution of the Microsoft dispute, the success of its record-breaking funding round, and the effectiveness of its diversified compute strategy will not only shape OpenAI's destiny but also send ripples across the entire artificial intelligence ecosystem, signaling the next phase of innovation and market dynamics. The technological landscape continues its rapid, relentless evolution, with artificial intelligence leading the charge in reshaping how we interact with data, develop software, and even define productivity. Recent announcements underscore this profound shift, revealing a future where AI isn't just a conversational tool but a deeply integrated, monetized, and increasingly indispensable component of our digital lives, while also sparking critical discussions about its societal impact and the evolving business models of major tech platforms. A significant stride in AI integration comes from OpenAI, which has taken a bold step toward deeper enterprise AI adoption by officially supporting the Model Context Protocol (MCP). This framework, originally proposed by Anthropic in late 2024 and now backed by industry giants like Google DeepMind and Microsoft, acts as a universal interface, enabling language models like ChatGPT to connect seamlessly with external tools and live data sources in real time. OpenAI has confirmed that MCP support is now live for its Pro Plus Team Enterprise and Education ChatGPT accounts via its Deep Research feature, allowing organizations to link ChatGPT to custom or third-party MCP servers. This effectively bridges the historical gap between static language models and dynamic real-world business information, transforming ChatGPT into a USB-C for AI tools that can query internal knowledge bases, CRMs, spreadsheets, and code repositories using natural language. The implications are profound. Companies can now build live context integrations, eliminating the need for constant fine-tuning or sole reliance on a model's persistent memory. HubSpot, for instance, has already launched an MCP connector in the ChatGPT plugin registry, enabling businesses to query sales data, fetch live documents from cloud storage, or summarize calendar events in GitHub code with OAuth-based authentication. Beyond this pivotal MCP integration, OpenAI has rolled out several other enhancements for paid tiers, further positioning ChatGPT as a collaborative research assistant and data analyst. These include an advanced voice mode offering natural real-time voice conversations with emotional intonation, a record mode for saving research sessions and generating shareable transcripts, and new workspace and project tools designed for collaborative AI projects with shared folders and memory controls. However, this increased power and flexibility introduced by MCP also bring new security vulnerabilities. Experts in OpenAI's own guidelines have highlighted risks such as prompt injection attacks, where malicious tools can manipulate AI behavior, tool poisoning where compromised servers return misleading data, and server puppeteering, allowing adversaries to hijack tool flows. This has prompted a growing body of research and the emergence of utilities like MCP Safety Scanner, designed to analyze MCP endpoints for malicious behavior before connection, emphasizing the critical need for robust red teaming and auditing practices. As AI capabilities expand, so too do the ways they are packaged and monetized. Anysphere's recent launch of a $200 a month Cursor AI coding subscription, as reported by MSN, illustrates the burgeoning market for specialized AI tools tailored for professional use cases. This premium offering for developers signals a trend where advanced AI assistance, particularly in complex domains like coding, is becoming a high-value service, reflecting the tangible productivity gains it can deliver. This development also ties into broader discussions about the human element in an AI-augmented world. Arthur Mensch, a prominent figure in AI, recently articulated a provocative viewpoint, stating that lazy people represent the biggest threat from artificial intelligence. His perspective underscores a growing concern that over-reliance on AI, while boosting efficiency, could inadvertently stifle human creativity and critical thinking, challenging individuals to adapt to a new paradigm of collaboration with intelligent machines. Amidst these advancements and philosophical debates, the practical reliability of AI services remains paramount. For millions of users worldwide, the consistent availability of tools like ChatGPT is crucial. As of a recent status report from March 24, 2025 ChatGPT appears to be functioning normally with no reported outages, boasting an impressive 99.73% uptime. While brief interruptions do occur, often due to server overloads during peak usage or scheduled maintenance, OpenAI typically resolves these quickly. Users experiencing connection issues are advised to first check OpenAI's official status page. Third-party detectors like Downdetector and social media for widespread outage reports. If the service appears operational externally, troubleshooting steps such as checking internet connectivity, clearing browser cache, or trying different browsers can often resolve localized issues. The common bad gateway error, for instance, often indicates a back-end infrastructure problem which typically resolves within minutes to hours. For organizations heavily reliant on AI, implementing fallback systems and staying informed through official channels and community forums like Reddit's or /ChatGPT are vital strategies for managing expectations and minimizing disruption. This era of AI-driven transformation is also reshaping the business models of established tech giants. Parmi Olson's commentary highlights the inevitable shift in WhatsApp's monetization strategy under Meta's ownership. Despite founders Jan Koum and Brian Acton's staunch opposition to ads on the chat platform, their no-ads promise was, as Olson suggests, too good to last once Meta acquired it in 2014. The immense user base represented by WhatsApp's eyeballs presented an irresistible monetization opportunity for Meta, demonstrating that even platforms built on user privacy and an ad-free experience eventually succumb to the financial imperatives of their corporate owners. This contrasts with the emerging premium subscription model seen in AI, illustrating different strategies for value capture in the tech industry. In conclusion, the current trajectory of AI development is marked by deepening integration, sophisticated new capabilities, and evolving business models. From the foundational shift of MCP enabling real-time data access for language models to the emergence of high-value AI coding subscriptions, artificial intelligence is moving beyond a mere chatbot to become a core operational and creative partner. This journey, however, is not without its challenges, notably in ensuring robust security for integrated AI systems and navigating the societal implications of increased automation. As tech companies continue to explore diverse monetization strategies balancing user experience with revenue generation, the coming years promise an even more profound transformation where AI will not just answer questions but actively work with our data, shaping the very fabric of our digital existence.